what's up, y'all? This is your Bo Bishop Drayson Clark, aka Andre Clark. Once again, we're back again, and do a little bit. It's not my day off. I gotta go back to work tonight, or overnight shift. Before I go, get going here. Play by sight, edition number 1 and 2. All right, edition number 1 and 2. It's out since 2025, June and September. So you need cords underneath your fingertips. You do not have enough cords underneath your fingertips. I got you. Enough said with that. Order to play chords progressions, you have to know chords. I'll reiterate that a lot. I'll probably say it a lot in my videos. It's impossible to play chord progressions if you don't know chords. It's that simple. It's not a rocket science to figure this out. I just remember when I didn't know chords. I didn't have enough chords to play stuff. I didn't understand what everybody was doing. Everybody. When I say everybody, I'm talking about I couldn't figure out what everybody was doing. I had no understanding. And from some of us who are really biblical with it, without an understanding, you're going nowhere. My boss used to tell me this story, short and brief. The lack of knowledge can either make you or break you. Make you, or maybe break you. One thing he said to me, he's like, listen, I know I'm bringing you on. I trust the fact that you're going to do well. And yes, in the beginning, you might have a rough time, being that it's your, it actually really wasn't my very first rodeo show, but it was just my very first rodeo show rolling with him as my manager. I used to call him the CEO because he should have been the CEO actually, but and he likes to run things as perfect as it can get with perfection. Like he was very, very perfectionist with whatever work he put into it. He wants it to be pow on point, not off point, not halfway off the point, not semi off point. He be wanting it on point. Period. Because that made him look good in front of his boss, which is the CEO. So I used to call him the CFEO because he basically should have been the CEO. Because very seldom, when I was working, I very ever see the CEO walking the floors. The CEO is pretty much in the office, but he walks the floors everywhere, every department that there could possibly be. Bathrooms, which ain't no department, but he walked every piece of inch of that building, and he knew that building like it was the back of his hand. And I think when I came, he was already 10 years plus already. So he knew that building up and down, in and out, all over the place. I had to learn from him. Of course, I learned a lot on my own too over the course of the time of the 3 years I spent as a regular worker before I became manager. And I learned a lot once I got underneath his umbrella. I learned way more than I ever could. Basically a lot of people was like saying, hey man, you should be like his CFO underneath him, some crazy name, because when he was out of town, I took over. And so yeah, I learned a lot. In music, we sometimes we don't see that same view, helping our brothers and sisters to get better We would rather watch them fall. You know what? In the corporate world, your jobs is like that too. I got, we have coworkers, and that's probably just about any job out there on the planet. We have these certain coworkers that will not help somebody who looks like they may not understand the work or understand how to do their job, and they will not go and tell them or even show them. And I often be wondering why they always complain, oh my God, we gotta work overtime. Oh my God, why is all this work piling up? Oh my God, yeah, oh my God. Have you ever sat there and thought about, like, hey, did you even go and try to make an effort to go help your brother or your sister? Or let's just say, maybe not your brother or your sister, but your coworker out to say, hey man, yo, John, that's not how we do it like that. Do it this way. Now John don't want to do it that way, and he keep on doing the way he want to do it. Then you take your hands off of it, because then now John is meant, his destiny was meant to be fired. I'm laughing because it's funny. It's true. His destiny was meant to be fired. Go, goodbye. You are not following. You're not on the team. But if you're a person who's been on the job for 40 years, 20 years, 25, 15 years, been a musician for 13 years, 15 years, 30 years, and you can't help one person or two people to learn how to play properly, shame on you. The devil is in you. I said it, yes I did. It is true. It's true. You will rather see your brother and sister fail than to see them excel. What's wrong with that picture? I remember my manager, and he's a Caucasian guy. All right, and he said to me, he said, man, he said, I don't understand the culture of today. And and I understood where he was coming from. I don't understand the culture of today. People would rather just let the other guy just fall down, then turn around and complain, oh my God, I got all this work I gotta go do, and I'm burnt out, I'm tired, I gotta work overtime, or this stupid stuff. Cause see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me show y'all something. This right here, this right here, this right here, this over here, on the floor, this over here, on the floor. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, what else can I throw on the floor? This right here, on the floor. Who gonna pick it up? I mean, it's supposed to be me, because I don't want to put it down there, but I'm just saying. Who gonna come and get it? I promise y'all my wife gonna come and get it. First, before she come and get it, actually, she gonna be like, babe, did you know your room is a mess? And I'm like, yeah, and what about it? You think I'm gonna go pick that up for you? And I'm like, yeah, what would make you think I'm gonna pick up behind you? You the one to put that on the floor. That's your, man, she letting me know. That's your job. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, I should be reprimanded because I don't want to put it down there, but I refused to get it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna be a nice guy. Let me get this. Let me get it up. Let me get it up. Right? That's my responsibility. But it was her responsibility to let me know, yo. Now, if I keep doing it, we probably will be in a little bit of an argument. Babe, I don't make me understand. I'm your wife, but I ain't your slave. I tell my wife she's my servant sometimes. She just starts laughing like, what? Yeah, you my servant. You gonna do what I tell you. She goes, excuse me? Bro, you done lost your mind? Bruh, you done lost your mind. Alright, I'm gonna tell you something yesterday. I'll tell you something that happened yesterday. Literally yesterday. And it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. This was intentional. But yesterday, I was in here doing my thing. I finally did go and do some stuff around the house. Tell you what happened yesterday. literally. But I got sidetracked. It wasn't intentional, but I did get a little sidetracked. Went outside to get the trash can. Went outside to get the mail. Went outside to turn on my car to warm up. One of my cars to warm it up. um, Went and watched some TV. Ate some food after because I had taken my medication. Ate some food. Came in here and was on here for about, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so. Prior to that, the wifey called me. I don't know if y'all remember yesterday. She calls me, hey, I'm on my way home. What you want to eat? Blah, 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 blah. So she gets home. I'm in here getting at it. It's almost 7 o'clock in the evening, y'all. It was 7 o'clock, matter of fact. Yeah, matter of fact, it was 7 o'clock. Now, mind me, y'all, I had went out there at about 5 something. Give or take about 5:30 or 5ish, somewhere in that number. Cause she had called me around 6 something and said she was coming home. So she comes home and she goes, babe, I don't know if y'all heard her. I probably clicked off the video right before that. But she goes, hey babe, did you know the car was home? It wasn't intentional, y'all. It wasn't intentional. I just totally forgot the car was on. But guess what? Guess what? This is funny. She didn't go out there and turn the car off. That's the funny part about it. She goes, did you know the car is running? And I'm like, what? And I had to end the video yesterday. So if y'all saw the video yesterday, it was just me cutting off right off. Because I just knew she was going to get on me for it. But then I thought about it. I think she realized that, you know, I had probably something on my mind, and that was the reason why I forgot. But I called myself warming up the car because I haven't been driving it as much, so I've been driving my newer car. But she's been driving my other newer car, so it's like she's been driving her car, my newer car, and then I've been driving only my newest car, and I haven't been driving my older car. I call it the scraper. I haven't been driving the scraper, so I have been, I had just put it in the shop for them to fix some stuff on it. As a matter of fact, I gotta take it around there to get them to fix another gadget on my car. But she goes, yeah, the car's running. I said, oh yeah, man, I've been turned that car on when I went out there to get the trash can and get the mail. That was nearly 5 o'clock or 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere in that ballpark, and the car had been running ever since. But y'all, listen, that wasn't intentional. But I'm gonna tell you, the cold thing about it was when she came and told me, I was thinking like, man, okay, the car is on. Did you turn it off? Did you just go out there and get the key and turn off the car and lock it up? That woman didn't even go and do it. She figured, that's your responsibility, fool. You left the car on, fool. So you go out there and turn the car off. And she went in there, got in the bathroom, started taking a shower, and I was like, oh wow, man, you ain't. Oh wow, I was like, oh wow, you funny. She was like, no, I ain't funny. I'm taking a shower. I done been on the road all day. Been at work all day. Been on the road all day. And then I come home, the car is on. I ain't going out there. I was like, oh wow, you wilding right now. You don't know you wilding, bro. But it wasn't intentional. That's my point. All right, let me practice, y'all. Let me get to it. That right there was hilarious to me in the sense, and so I'm thinking some more chords. I think I may only just need maybe. I think I may. Hold on, let's see how many pages I need to accomplish this goal. I'm gonna kind of semi fake this one. I'm gonna not fake it, but semi do a little whatchamacallit so I can kind of see how many chapters I need left to do. So I made it to 39. So it looks like I can do 40 right here. So I'm gonna drop it right quick in the slot for now, and then once I think of a chord that's not in my book, not on the grid, so skip a page down here. My goal was to get to 88 pages. I may stop prior to that. I probably should just go ahead and stop right now at chapter 40. I think I'll stop at chapter 40. Because of the rest of the pages, the editors from the editing company, they will fill in the other portion of the other gaps of stuff that they could put in my book. So I'm gonna leave that spaced. So that should allow me to have 50, 85, and 86. And let me take out this, I believe. I guess I'll go ahead and take this out now. See, perfect size to create the music book. This is what I was writing here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out now. Alright, and that should give us the latter portions of the page here, which is 87. The copy, the what they call it, the cover copy and the rear of the cover copy doesn't count. It's just the pages in general. So this is going to allow me. I think I don't leave my logo there because my logo is already there. And let me look at my book right quick because I have to see how they did it. I have a feeling that they did it like that in my book, in my last book, which is this book here. And sure enough, voila. All right, so they were able to move my logo. That was dope. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So they moved my logo. I'm not sure how they did it, but they did it. So my logo's there. Let me see how they did it in the front, actually. I was in my very last book, so let me see how they did it in my first book. And they actually, in this book, they actually used my and I call it the my original, I guess I'm going to say my original book cover. This is my original designing of my book cover here on my second book. This is my original designing of my book cover. My original designing of the book cover. This is the mock-up of it. So they use that as an extra page. All right, cool. Let me see how they did it in the first book. Right quick before I delete something, or actually before I move. I may just leave that logo there. They know how to do magic with this stuff. So I'm gonna leave that logo there. My photos there. Maybe I should throw another photo of me. Maybe I should do an upgrade because I did an upgrade from this one. What's my Photoshop on this one actually? I don't forgot what it looked like. Did they use that one or another one? Yeah. Okay, so they use that one. I'll probably just use the same one. And then again, I might do an upgrade. That means I gotta go get a Photoshop done. But so let me see. I might just still use that same shot. I don't know. I saw another shot that I sent them. Did it go in this one or the other one? I thought I'd seen it. Where did I see it at? Did I do the other Photoshop? Otherwise, I'll do another Photoshop. But I'm not a Photoshop or picture taking guy. I don't like taking pictures. I hate taking pictures. Every picture I take, I look different in it. People be like, "That's you? That don't even look like you, bro." And then when they look at my other picture, bro, hold on. That's just like 2, 3, 4, 5 different dudes. Alright, in all my pictures, I end up looking different in all my pictures. So, okay, y'all. We're gonna make it right here to chapter 40. All I need is this 83 and 84 pages right there. So that'll leave me with 1, 2. Technically 2.5 pages right here. So I'm gonna be done with this. This book is gonna be done. Alright, so I made it to my goal here. I have to start all the way back to the top and go over every, and of course I gotta put all this in my all this information in my table of contents. Alright, so I gotta build I have already started the contents, but I gotta go back now and put what I'm putting what chords I'm putting in the book. So between today and the next couple weeks or so, I'll be confirming what chords I'm actually playing, and making sure that every chord that I'm playing is in the book correctly, chord name, the whole nine, all that good stuff. So let me drop this. Drop this. I need to put Cordy over there because I'm tired of looking over here, looking over here, looking over here, looking over there, looking over here, looking over there, looking over there. My neck is hurting. Turning back and forth. So the one I'm doing now is the minor 513. Why did it look like that? Why did it look like that? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, hold on. Alright, so that's the one I'm doing now. All I have to do is look at the very first chord, and then after that, and then I'm gonna look at the rest as I go. I just need to look at the very first chord that I'm doing to make sure it's played the way I'm doing it. Okay, cool. So chapter number one is knocked down. I'll move forward. Let's go to chapter number 2. And then let me look at my next voicing chord. I should have the 13 flat 9, so I'm playing it like this. Oh, I'm playing it like this. There we go. Woo! Woo! Alright, let me put my glasses on. Woo! Woo! Okay, so I got that one down. Moving forward, I'll double check all of the other chords to make sure they lined up. I forgot who the sister that just hit me up yesterday, maybe today or yesterday. She said, "Man, I need all this and some." I'm coming with it, sis. I'm coming with it. I don't know if you want me to call your name out. I'm not gonna call your name out, but I'm coming with it. I promise you that. So I'm coming with all of the relevant foolishness that we be doing. Ooh, hold on. All right, so that looks good. So we got chapter 3 knocked down. I'm just making sure the chords that I'm putting in the book is gonna line up, and then after that, I will do my editing to make sure all the rest of the chords is gonna line up to what I'm addressing as we go. Next chord is, I guess I'm doing it like this, and everything is on my sis and my brothers out there, my sisters and my brothers out there. Everything I'm locking it in. Left hand is doing this, right hand is doing that. There's no way that you can mess this up, because I'm telling you what the left hand is doing, I'm telling you what the right hand is doing, and I'm letting you know what the chord is. Alright? Alright, so that's how we getting at it. So, there would be no way. See. Ooh. Okay, flat 9, flat 5. Ooh. Alright, we in on that one. So that's chapter 4. And chapter 5. Some of y'all getting a chance to see the the behind the scenes when I'm on my day off or on my day on or whatever, or when I'm half dead or sick and stuff like that. You get to kind of see that I'm still pressing a little bit from wherever I can. All right. This one here. Ooh, flat 9, sharp 5. All right. So that is correcto. Alright, so let's move down over to chapter number 6. I had to learn how to speak Spanish. Espanol, amigo. Alright, let's go on down to chapter 6 and see if I'm addressing the chord accordingly. And I believe I'm doing it this way. Woo! Woo! Alright, so I've got chapter 6 knocked down. And I'm going to go to my next chapter. And we're going to go to another chord movement. How am I playing that? Alright, we got that one. Chapter 7 is knocked up. Alright, so let's go to chapter number 8. I'm trying to slide through this. This is actually kind of a practice for me in a sense, because it's like giving me the idea of what chords I'm messing with, y'all. And this is the chords that we hear other musicians doing, and we want to learn how to do it. So if you don't know how to do it, I got you. Woo! Another one. Woo! The fatty. Oh, the fatty is in the house. All right, chapter 8 knocked up. Let's go to 9. Alright, okay, chapter 9, we got the next move. Okay, how am I doing this one? I'm playing this one. Woo! Wait, oh. Woo! Well, hold on. I just found a new chord just now. Accident. Ooh! 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 I can't add it to the book, sorry. Because I'm closing out. Uh-oh, extra note. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, that's not what I was supposed to be playing. Hold on, let's get to the chord I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. Woo! Woo! That other one was. Woo! I'm gonna have to catch that one on the next rain. Alright, I'm gonna have to catch this one on the next. I'm gonna have to catch this one on the next book. Ooh! Accident. Oops. Told y'all. I be playing stuff. I'm like, dang, bro, where you getting these chords from? And believe it or not, the pros be playing this stuff. Alright, so I'm marking my territory right now. I'm marking my territory. Okay, so what was I doing? That one came out. Oh no, yeah. Alright, so that one came out cool. Let's go down to chapter 10. Alright. So what chapter 10 got to say to me? Chapter 10 is saying, what? Okay, how am I pulling this one off? Hold on, am I hitting the right note? Wrong note. Uh-oh, I found another chord. Ooh. Okay, actually, hold on. Alright, this is the minor 711. I'm wondering if this is the one I already did already. Alright, because I don't want to do it again. Woo! Minor 711, what chapter is that one in? Already in the book, but did I just pass it up? Minor 711. Okay, so it's past here, I think. Chapter 9. So let me see, which one is this? Is this the page? Alright, so this one is another version. Alright, so this is minor, same voicing, but I'm just let's go to the next chapter. That's 9. Let's see what 10. See, that's 9. Okay, I might have to do this one. I might have to do this one in this version. Okay. I may have to do this one, this inversion, but hold on, let me see. I thought I did more than the minor add 2 version. But I did more than that? Could have sworn I did more. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was thinking about it. Yeah, here it is. Okay, hold on. Chapter 16. So let's see over here. I have it. Alright, I have it over here, except I added, let me see, more notes in the left hand, looks like. And I spreaded the voicing out further. Okay, I may have to get this one next. I think that is it there. Guess what, I have this because this is the move that I picked up from somebody. Okay, let's go here right quick. This is the one I'm doing now. So, alright, so we good here. Woo! I'm gonna get back to that minor 11 voicing because it was that. Here it comes. This one. So it's more than one way to play the same chord, the minor 711. And then the other one that I did was an accident. How I did it. Yeah, that one. That's funny that I went right back to it. Alright, so here's the other one. I gotta stop this. But I didn't want to put too many of the same chords in the book. When I say duplicate, it's really not duplicating per se. It's just that musicians are gonna play the chord a different way. Right, because it's more than one way to play the major 9 chord. or the major chord, or the major 7th chord, or your triad. So you got a triad, right? You got your triad. There's more than one way to play this triad. So if I said put the C here, it's still more than one way to put the triad. So it's still a C major chord. What? Is this a different way I'm putting it? Right. So we go here. Let's say if I put the E here, it's still C major triad. Let's put it back. Take the G and put it here, or down here. It's still a C triad. What? Doesn't matter where I put it. It could be here, and if I can reach to the E here and a G here, it's still a C triad. It's still a C triad. I'm just spreading the voicings out. I'm just spreading out the triad. So it's more than one way to play the major triad. Root position, another way. First inversion, another way, second inversion. It's more than one way to play your triads. You might have a person playing the triads here. It's still a triad, no matter how you cut the mustard or whatever, right? It's still a C triad. I'm just moving them in a different spot, making you think it's a whole different chord, but it's not. It's the same chord, C major chord. Watch me switch the finger. It's still a C triad. It may sound like I'm doing what we call drop 2s or whatever, because I'm moving what we call the second to the highest to the bottom, or I'm moving the top note down here on the bottom and make it sound like I'm doing giving you drop 2 from a different angle, but it's still a C major chord at the end of the day. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm playing the 1 and the 5 and the 1, or I play the 5 and the 3. I'm still playing a C major chord. There's still the 1 down here. 5 double up and double up. I'm still playing the C major chord. It's just in a different spot. Okay, alright. Woo! Alright, we got through that one. I gotta come back to chapter 10 and pick up at chapter 10, matter of fact, according to my notes up here telling me, hey, I gotta come back and fix the chord names, and that's what I gotta do here, moving forward, downward, and then I'll pick up chapter 11 and do the same thing, build the chords there on that page. So we did say chapter 11 was great, so let's look at chapter 11. Make sure the chord I'm putting here is not a redundant chord that I put in another spot. Wait, huh? What? What? Oh, what was I doing? What? How am I playing this? Is it? Okay. Play what I see on my paper, right? There it is. Alright. Okay. So that one is good. Let's go on down to chapter number 12. Make sure the chord I'm saying I'm going to be playing. And these are chords, are relevant chords, y'all. Alright, so we're going to play the big boy chords. Let me see, I guess we'll do it here. Okay, so that came out cool. And then I'll build from there. It won't take me very long, of course. Alright, our next one is chapter 13. We have the flat, next move, how am I doing this one? Doing this one. Okay, there it is right there. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna upload chordio over here because it's back and forth, me looking over my shoulder trying to make sure, but anyway. Alright, so that one came out good, chapter 13, we're going to chapter 14, and now we're going to play the next move. I'm putting this out. Ooh. How did I reach that? Did I actually play? How did I reach this? Whoa, hold on. Whoa, hold on. How did I reach this? Oh, okay. So if we want an organ, bass line. Okay, I see. So thinking bass line. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to figure out. Wait, I don't know where did I even came to this conclusion here. Woo. Okay, so we're good here. Alright, 14 looks good. Let's go to 15. Let's see, and then we have this one was the one I did a few days ago, like maybe 2 days ago. Alright, so got that one. I'm gonna build on that one next. Actually, this one was in G. I was supposed to go to C with it, so I didn't do it. I did not do it. So let me go and build C right now while I'm at it. Let's do that. So what I'm gonna do is let's do it right. So if I'm thinking G, 8 down, right? Okay. All right. Hold on. Did I hit the right? Yeah. So if I'm thinking of G, I'm thinking 8 keys back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my tritone will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? That's just the auto thought process. And then if I'm thinking the third, major third, going in reverse. Right, there it is. Now, some people may say you don't have to do that countdown or that move walk back or whatever you're doing, but if I were you, you're gonna end up doing it anyways. That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna end up doing it anyway. Alright, so there we have it. Alright, so now all I have to do is change the key on here, and we're gonna change this to C. That was a no-brainer there. And then left hand is gonna be what I had, B flat. I think B flat. Did I do that with 2 hands or 1? Actually, technically, I think I'm doing this with 1 hand, so I think the left hand is gonna be just B flat, and then right hand. Let's delete that. Oops, 1 over. Now right hand is, what did I land on? I forgot what I landed on. Oh, Alright, so we land on, hold on, I gotta bring this over here. Alright, I'll try to lightly type this in. I'm not a fast typer, but alright. Alright, so now let me move these notes over so they can be in place. And I'm trying to see. I'm gonna slide this over. I think I will have enough room to do this. So let me slide this over here and just put. We'll start it here. I believe I have enough room on the piano diagram to go up to the next key. I'm pretty sure I should be able to slide over just a little bit, and then what was the other chord I said? All right, so some of y'all get to see how I'm doing this. All right, so now got the chord locked in. Alright, so now the chord is locked in, and I believe I'm doing this with 1 hand. Hold on. Oop, wait. Did I just do the wrong key? I did A flat. How did I get the A flat from C? Oh hold on, y'all. I did A flat. Oh, I'm tripping. Hold on. We was doing G. We was dead G. I don't know how I got the A flat. Here we go. Hold on. This is a G. My bad. Hold on, y'all. It's 6 back and not 8 back. That's why I was like, wait a minute. I got the wrong key. Yeah, so it's 6 back and not 8 back. Oops. All right. So where my brain went? 5, 6. And hold on. How come that chord is close? Shouldn't be that close. Okay, so it's actually I said G, but it wasn't really that far back. Hold on. Let's do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so this was easy to do because this is an augmented chord. It's a big augmented chord, so I'm gonna half step. Half step back on augmented chord. Alright. Alright, that's a dope chord. Can I get a witness? I knew that was gonna happen. That's another one too. Discipline myself. The augmented chord, right? Hold on, let's do it again. I think I was probably right. I think I was right the first time. Because he come B, and that was B flat. But why, I'm trying to figure out why did it say A flat. I must have had an extra note on here by accident. I wonder. Let's see B flat. I don't know how I had A flat up here when I did it. It went to A flat when I did it. That's funny. Now it's starting to show. But how did that A flat got there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It did. I knew I was playing the right chord, but it said A flat 7 sharp 5. I'm like, huh? All right. Okay. So we got the right notes. All right, I knew I had the notes correctly because I was like, why is it saying A flat? All right, so I'm doing this with one hand and then the right hand. I knew I wasn't tripping. All right, so now we got this one locked in. Actually, I'm missing one letter. Okay, I got it. All right, so I'm gonna lock this one up for now. That's chapter 15. Alright, now let's go on down here to 16. This is, alright, chapter 16. Make sure this chord is what I'm going to lock in the book. Another 9-13 voicing. So how am I voicing this one? Woo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's from that Josh Nash when he did. This is another. Hold on, hold that thought. This is another voicing I did. Yeah, that's from Devin Watkins. Man, you know. Every chord I played just now was already in the book. Okay, 13 such. I may do another 13 such voicing because I only did it once. So let's see as I go down here in my chapters to see if I did another 13 stuff. Because this one, then we have let me see the other one I might do. Then we have this one. Remember, you could take one note off of each time. It has to be cool. Now if I don't want that, each time I can take the hand off because I'm doing the version. Look. Hold on. One thing I just took off. That one, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I want my look at. Here it is. Each time I can move a hand, a finger off. Each time I can bring the voices in. Alright, take this one off. See. And now, if I want to go down power chord, told you there's more than one way to play this craziness. Some people like to play the bigger. Y'all follow? So, me trying to sit here and do these chords. Okay, so got this one here. Now I did it in A flat. Now I need to do it in C. Okay, I have to transpose it. Alright, so. Now, this might be darker as I go down, but I understand the assignment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It may be too dark as I go down. But let's see, because I may have to move the voicing or the left hand up here, or I may have to go the other way. So I'm already in A flat, I may have to go up. So in other words, I may go up and see where it falls better. And the other thing is doing the A flat in reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down when it's closer to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So that's gonna be super easy to do. 1, 2, 3. I already know what the chord was gonna be, y'all. and if I'm saying 1, 2, sorry, did I say 4 up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So I already know. 1, 2, 3. I already know what my voicing is. See, I knew this already, y'all. But would it sound okay down here, dark? And y'all probably will say, yeah, it's kind of dark down there, my boy. You know, it's a little dark down there. But don't get it twisted now, because you're gonna have a musician gonna pull this off and play it down here or up here. Okay, alright, so, you see how quick I was able to do that because I understand my chords. If you don't know chords, and don't have enough chords, you can't create chord progressions. Alright, so let's go ahead and, let me go on ahead, and I'm going to keep this because I don't want to erase it, but what I am going to do is highlight this. Not the chat. Oh, I gotta unlock it. My bad. Hold on. I'll highlight the chord chart or diagram and copy. I'm gonna put it down here in the next page. I do have to edit my stuff before I even publish anything, so I already know that that's a little work in itself. Alright, so now we're gonna put the C here. I'm sorry. Keep the A flat here. Matter of fact, A flat is gonna be probably just a little lower than this. Matter of fact, because after this, where this spot is right now, will be F sharp. So let me do this. This is gonna be kind of challenging. So I'm gonna try to put the next one here. Now I want to call this one F sharp. Tic tac toe. All right, and of course I got to put the chords in and stuff like the notes, change the notes, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna take this one here, drag it down here for a second, and I'll bring it back up. And then we're gonna come with G, right? There we go. This is work. This ain't nothing, you know. No, unless you really good and fast with your work with the type of stuff like this. So let me highlight this. I'll bring it down maybe about right there, maybe. I think that's good enough. And I'll bring F sharp back up above it. I got room to do it. Yeah, I think I got room to do it. Try to center it. Alright, cool. I got it all nice and centered. And guess what? I'll bring up A flat. It's already done, so that's one key I don't have to worry about doing, because that was the original what I did in the beginning. So let me move it up underneath. Gotta make sure it's straight. Okay, now moving forward. The trick is putting the next keys down below this, which will be B flat and B, right? 1, 2, 3. No, hold on. F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, and B. So this is gonna get tricky. So let me go up to C. Hold on. I'm gonna take this whole thing and I'm gonna drag it down to the bottom a little bit. So let me make it a little smaller a little bit, because I need to get A on there and B flat and B. So let me do this. It's a little tricky. So I'm going to slide these 3 down as far as I can go. Alright. Good. Okay. I think that's about as far as I want to do. Now I want to build the next chord frame actually. So let me see. This is tricky. You know what? Actually, shoot. So this one is gonna be A. I said this was gonna be tricky. I told y'all. And my next one is gonna be B flat. Slide this one down. You know what? What I should have did was. You know what? I'm gonna change the other ones, except for A flat. How about that? The one A flat. I'm not gonna change it. Okay, cool. Let me do that. That's much easier. So I think I got it sitting where I want it to sit. At least the first 2 keys. Chord diagram. Let me slide up. So what one do I need to slide up? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and change this top one. Come on, change. Change the top one. Change the top one to F sharp. I did this one the hard way. Oops. F sharp. I did this the hard way. Alright, that one's gonna be F sharp. And then this is gonna be F. Alright, and then this one's gonna be G, but I need to move it up. Move it on up! Alright, make sure I got it centered. Slide this one up just in here. Alright, so we got F sharp. F sharp. Oh, I'm sorry, F sharp and G, my bad. F sharp G. I done said the wrong one. F sharp and G. My bad. Okay. F sharp G and then A flat. A flat is already there. So all I have to do is now make this as A flat. How about that? Alright. Now I just gotta remember A flat is already fixed. This the rest of them I have to fix them. Okay, now this is how I'm gonna do the next one underneath the ones I dropped. I'm gonna highlight these 3. And I'm gonna bring them up. Up, in the way. Alright, centered, almost. Centered. Okay, now I'll change this one to A. I did that the hard way though. All right, now we got B flat. B flat. And then last but least, B. B is in Baker. All right, now I got this locked in. I just have to remember A flat is already done. So since A flat is already done, this will be an easy build because I already know how to fix it moving forward. So now we need to go up here and do C now. All right, so now we're gonna do C. All right, so now we're gonna build C. Put the notes where they're supposed to be, and what did I just do? Not how I did it. We went up. So and so the bass line is gonna be C. That means my left hand swapped and went to a minor chord. Woo! So I'm thinking about if I was on an organ doing this, but if I was on keyboard, it would just be me playing the entire movement, which would have been A flat. And but in this case, I'm sorry, I said C. The bass line is A flat if I was on an organ. And then my left hand's gonna pick up the minor more. And my right hand's gonna pick up the other chord. So I did that for our organ players. Or maybe even if you're a keyboard player and you can't reach it for whatever reason, you should be able to reach it because it's an A flat major 7 voicing. So I just wrote it that way, so that way for our organ players, you see that chord, this is how you can reach that voicing. As long as your pedals is on A flat. Or you tell your guitar player, go to A flat. And you do the other chord. Okay? Alright, so, okay. Alright, so that's how I was thinking for our organ players. Alright, I was thinking about the organ players. Oh, what? Are you writing this book only for keyboard player? No, it's both for both. It's actually for both organ player and keyboard players. So don't trip. It's both. These chords in the book is for both organ players and keyboard player. Organ players and keyboard players or piano players, whatever y'all instruments you own. It's designed for both. Keyboard, organ, piano. Alright, it's designed for that. So you're a piano player, you can play these chords on your piano, your baby grand, upright or whatever instrument you have, your little Casio, your Yamahas, or whatever. Whatever instrument that you could afford to have, then this is designed for that specific reason. Alright, so hold on. Let's lock this up because, I said I was going to lock it up. Hold on, I got to put the chords there first. So let's put the chord there. Let's make sure. And how I lined it up, as I said earlier, if I understand the chord changes, right? You change my channel. 1, 2, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to do my inversion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means if I'm thinking about the organ player, right? My bass line, slide this over. I believe I can start it at. I want to make an attempt to say that I can start it. Let me see. I believe that I can start this at this C here, I think. Let me count. I have to count. Hold on. So let me move this out of the equation for a second. And I'm going to move everything over to the right. So this is going to be the bass line, C. Alright, so that's the C right there. Oops. Backspace. C. Alright, still thinking. Organ player. Left hand going to be playing the minor chord, right? Alright, so we're gonna go, I have to see what my hands is from the bass line. And what did I say my hand was? I forgot what my hands were at. And we was in an A flat. One, two, three, four. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Wait. What my hand was at? Wait. Hold on. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. My brain just went to sleep again. So I was here. And I said 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. And then we got the minor chord. And so we send 5 up. Right? So with the minor chord. So I know this is C minor. 5 up from there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which I thought, okay, E minor. Alright, now I just have to see how my hands actually going to place this on the board here while I'm doing this. So, say the bass line down there. Okay, alright, so my hands will be in the right spot. So, that means I would have to go, this is what I'm trying to see. Should I start down lower on the frame? We'll find out in a minute. So if I set my bass line there and I'm trying to play the minor chord here, let's see if I'm going to run out of room. I'm pretty sure it looks like I may. Yep, so I'm going to run out of room here. So now I'm going to put it down lower. And I'm going to have to go down here. The bass line will be down there. Now I'm going to have to make my chord smaller. Chord name smaller. Let's see, let's go with, let me see, let's try 10. Put it around about 10. Let's try 9. I try 8 point something. Let's see. I may have to make it smaller. Alright, now I can move down the bass down here to the left. It's going to be bass line down there. Now, I can bring the right hand, the left hand down. And the left hand should be about right here. That looks about correct to me. Looks about correct to me. Drop my note a little bit, drop the note a little bit here. Alright, so now the right hand. See, we said 5 up. Okay, so now let's see if my hands fall where they're supposed to be. Yeah, it fell where it's supposed to fall. That is interesting. Alright, so my left hand, let's drop the chord there because I have to now see how far up or high up I'm going to be with the left hand on the chart, so I don't run out of room. Alright, so let's go here. Pretty sure I'm going to be able to get at this when I go to the other keys. Why do I still feel like I'm running out of room here? Alright, so that means I need to go down. I think I might have to put my pitch down here. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see where we're going to put this pitch at. This is the chord. Now, I want to pitch it down here. Okay, I'll pitch it down here. Yeah, so I have to pitch it down here because I'm running out of room. room on the frame. So I'm gonna pitch it down here. All right. It ended up where I thought it was in the first place. And I said again, this is really, if you're playing the keyboard, you can pitch it here, but you also can pitch it here. Here on the keyboard. Now it's where I have to put it at over here when I'm actually building the chord actually. So that's why I'm trying to decide where I'm going to place it. And I think right here will be fantastic, matter of fact. So here we go. Or I can do it up here. Hold on, let me just do it up here. I'm gonna bring this back up. 12. Up 12. Up 12, buddy. 12. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back. Alright, so. And then my right hand. My right hand is where it's at. So I'm gonna pitch it up here. So that's how I'm gonna picture here on the thing here. Okay. Alright, so technically, like I said, it can be pitched down here too. That's the bass line. When you go up and say that's dark. Sound like there right now. Now you know what it sound like up here. So with some common sense, you'll say, "Oh, that sounded kind of deep down there, but I might want to put it here." Y'all follow what I'm saying? The only reason I had to put it there was because I ran out of not enough space on the diagram to park it there, so that's why I said, okay, we'll put it back. So now, if I just go ahead and tell y'all we're gonna get rid of the bass line, basically, which I'm gonna, yeah, let's say I'm gonna get rid of the bass line. All right, let's say, well, bass line out the window, basically. Then that will mean I'm gonna make this as what we got? C major 7 voicing, right? And then the top chord. But just note, for an organ player, you know that's your bottom if you're on the organ. Now, if you place it on the organ in a certain spot or a certain way, then this chord will actually sound beautiful, beautiful. All right, on the organ. All right, so now my right hand is gonna stay where it's at, and I just need to change the name of the chord. Take off this flat here. And the G stays. All we need to do is add one note to the left. Cap on. Alright, so we got the major 7 voicing here. And then here we have to change this whole thing here. Cap on. Okay, what chord is I'm doing? Alright, G. What chord I'm playing? Yeah, it's like, hold on. Alright, so the chord was this. Well, my idea was, let's take it to C. My idea was, alright. So, there it is. So I got to slide this over. And voila! Alright, so this one is knocked down. I went ahead and took out the bass line because the bass line is in the left hand, but if you was on the organ, you was doing this. Actually, you can do this actually on the organ, matter of fact. So yeah. Oh, forgot the right hand. Hold on. My bad. I forget that one letter. I forgot a letter on there. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now this is locked in 16, I'm sorry. Chapter 16, and then I'll build the chords moving forward. So let me lock this up. Chapter 16, and we got chapter 17. Now, I'm probably more than likely, since I told y'all that I'm going to probably remove the bass line when I did the first chord, but I was only because of where the keyboard player was going at the time when he went to the 5 and then to the 1. That's the reason why I broke it up that way. Now, had I not played the 1, this would have been the minor 711. Another voicing or another approach to the minor 711. No! So it's more than one way to approach the same chord. So it's like, man, okay. Alright, so let me get this one right. I might already have it, but just in case. This is what I do. I may have this version already. Know what I mean? But if I don't, we're gonna have this version too. I won't put it in this book. I'll start the next book. How about that? All right. So I'm gonna get rid of what we call the bass line, and we're gonna do this as a two-hand chord. But I did that for a reason because I'm like thinking, if somebody's on the organ, what bass line would they hit? Would they know that or not? So I'm gonna remove it, but just so you know. Alright, our next one, chapter 17, some more fatty waddy chords. This one's gonna be simpler because I had did it in D flat, so 2 keys back. That actually kind of rhymed. So let me see. Is it unlocked? I'm gonna unlock it. Alright, and I have to make sure the chord I'm playing is the chord I'm gonna be dropping in the book. Make sure it is what I say I'm gonna be doing. Ooh, 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 ooh. We gotta stop this crazy. Alright, and so me knowing the type of voicing the chords I'm using is the 9 sus4 C, and then the major third. Got a note stuck somewhere. There it goes. So I understood the jump. I understand when I say the jump, but just knowing that I'm playing the minor third. I'm sorry, the major thirds. Sorry, correction. Major thirds. Major thirds. Right? Because this one is D flat. So I know half step back. I'm taking it to D. Or actually C. Matter of fact, actually. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh, there it is. There's our C right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. So this one was simple because it was one back, C sharp, D flat, C, D flat, one half step back. That was a game on right there. Woo! Alright, so this one was simple. Alright, now all I have to do here is drag this one down, back, down a little bit, just down. See, more thing. I think that might do it, I think. Alright. And then copy, paste, and BAM! It just fell right in the spot. Alright, hold on. I think I had to slide this other one over slightly. Let me see. One of them I had to slide over. I guess I slide the top one over. So let's slide the top over a little bit. Okay. So here, actually, I drug the other chord from the other chapter. My bad. Oops. I meant to actually copy this one and then paste it. Oh well. You know what? I think I still can do it. Hold on. I'll delete this one. Oh. Delete this one here. Alright, let me drag. Let me copy this one. And copy. Now I'm gonna have to move this one down because it's gonna drop right on top of this one. See, I knew that it was gonna drop right on top of me. Alright, so then just slide it on up. I think that's what I wanted about right there, I think. And then I'll slide the one that's in the key that's already in the key. Slide it up underneath it. My hand's moving. Alright, so now we're good to go here. And then all I have to do is transpose down. Turn this into C. Cap on. Oop. C. Alright. And then everything else stays the same. All I have to do now is change the left hand. Let me drop the notes down now. All I do is half step back. Half step back, y'all. That's it. Because it's the major third. And everything is just half step back. Game on. That's it. And then slide up some. And then just change the note name. Cap on. Left hand. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, my left hand. And then my right hand is doing. My right hand is doing. Cap off, cap on, cap off. Guess I'm calling it D flat. Some of us might call it say C sharp, but what was it actually? Guess I'm gonna call it D flat. D flat, and then G flat. Alright, there we have it. Dr. Fatty. Wait, hold on. There it is. Hold on. What? That was nasty too. Stop, Andre. You got to stop doing this. I got another one. Ooh, -7, flat 5, flat 9, flat 13. I got to stop this. Let's go back to the chord I'm supposed to be playing. That I'm supposed to have, and then the next up. So now this is done. As far as when you slide the right hand over some, it's kind of close to the left. All right, so I just slide that over some down below. Let's slide the left hand over just a hair there. Give some space here. Alright, we're going to lock that one up. Go down to chapter 9, 18. Alright, chapter 18, we have the 11, sharp 11. I'm sorry, 7 sharp 11. That is, y'all heard this on a clip. I've already been doing it, but let me see. So, where am I starting this one at? Oh, actually, I'm starting it. That means that if I'm too low on the register, right, you know it's gonna sound muddy, right? So that means you can know that you can put it up higher on the board. Not that you have to have it down here. But believe me, somebody gonna do it. So note that you can put it here. Note that you can put it here. Okay. Alright, so that one was in G. Now I gotta put this one in C. So I'm going back to get this knocked down, right? And so what's closer when I'm doing the count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So whichever is closest, that's where I may go up or down. Up or down. So whichever's closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is closer. Now, that's a familiar note. I remember that note. This particular move. Alright, now what was the chord I'm playing? This funky weird one. Okay, so I remember the weird note on the D, but I'm gonna remember the tritone. Now we said 6 up, right? So y'all remember? So y'all remember that. And remember this tritone here. Tritone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 tritones mixed together. Remember the weird one, the weird note that was in the middle, which was D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Yes. And remember, I said earlier, if it sounds funky, weird, down lower, trying to do the, or maybe not. Maybe it might sound kind of cool down here. Or it might sound cool up here too. However I write it, I have to see what makes sense on where we're gonna put it on the what you call it. So I think I may start it here. Oh, do I have to unlock it? I gotta unlock it. I believe I'm gonna start it here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. I believe I'm gonna start it here because we're going to C. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna of course change the name. Do that. Cap on. Okay. It's a 7 sharp 11. And I understood the tritone. Okay. So that's why I was like, okay. And remember the other one was a tritone as well. So I understood the assignment. So we had 2 tritones, which was technically either E tritone or B flat tritone, and the other one was either F sharp tritone or C tritone. So I kind of had an idea. Oh, here we go. So I think I'm gonna put this here, and I might as well go ahead and put this one here, and then it's gonna fall. The chord is gonna fall in place without me doing a whole lot. Literally, when I say literally, because B flat and E, the G stayed. Did y'all notice I didn't have to move the G? Because I understood what was about to happen. So yes, so we had 2 tritones. What was it? Oh, the 2 tritones. And then that fell right where it was already at. I didn't even have to move that note. Correction. I'm on the wrong one. There it is. B flat. Like, what? That didn't sound right. There it is. Alright, so there we have it. Alright, now all I have to do is change my note names. Left hand is now playing a B flat tritone. So I'm gonna go here, backspace. Go to the right of that flat, hit the B flat. And B, I said, right? That's what the left hand will be doing. I need to slide over the right hand to get it out the way of the left hand chord. Okay. And then our right hand chord is, see, I'll move the D out the way. And keep the G there. And take out the tic-tac-toe. And then we're going to go and go with F sharp. Tic-tac-toe. Alright, now I got the chord. Ooh, G, C, F sharp. Over the B flat tritone. And again, I understood the assignment. So alright, so now we got that one knocked down. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this up. Bye y'all. I'm gonna build the rest of the chords, alright? So that was, I forgot what chapter was that. 18? 18, so 19. Alright, so 19, what we have here. And this is actually, again, like I said, this stuff that teaches me chords to play. Every time I touch the keyboard, I'm looking for something I ain't never played before. Oh, whoa! F sharp 9. Let's bring that down here. Ooh, I gotta stop. Oh my goodness, yo, this is. I gotta stop. I'll be doing stuff, and I'm not taking lessons, y'all. I'm just like new position, version. Second version. Now notice this. Another way of doing this too. I gotta stop. I might have to do this in other books, but okay. Let me. Where we at now? Chapter 19. What are we doing? What are we doing here in chapter 19? Chapter 19. Chapter 19. Let me see. 7 flat 9 flat 5. Ooh. 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 Similar to that chord I just played a minute ago. But now we're messing with the flat 9, flat 5. Ooh, the same chord. Ooh, but we're taking it. Oh, hold on. Let's switch the hand. Hold on. Ooh. That's that Mike. That's Jason White. Y'all know y'all heard that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, all I have to do is half step this one back. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Did I unlock this? Brr. Alright, so hold on, what am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to correct it, right? Make sure my correction looks right. Put that D in the middle. So I'm gonna make a copy of this and then let me bring this one down lower. Ooh! And then we gotta do make it a C. That one's gonna be an easy one. Alright, let's copy. And paste. Oh, I did it on top of it. No biggie. I just dragged it right off of it. Woo! That was close call. Woo! Alright, I dragged it off of the other one because that would have been terrible. Alright, now I'm going to bring this one up. Alright, so now we're going to transpose. It looked like I probably would have enough room to make this bigger, but let's see here for a second. Half step back. Same scenario, just about the same chord I just played a minute ago. The major third. Half step back. Half step back. Half step back. Half step down. Ooh. one up a little bit. Alright, so let me play the chord now. Oh, let me change it to C. Let's see. Okay, let's change this to C and E. I think that's what we're doing in the left hand, I think. No, we're doing 3 chords in the left hand. Is that how I play that? Yep, 3-handed chord, so that's gonna be that. And then the right hand. So we're doing 3 for 3. Ooh! Alright, so what we gonna call this one? D flat, since it's already there. Oops. So since it's already there, the G's already there, we'll make that a flat. Oh! I'm going to change one. Oh, take that C sharp off, and we got the quad already in our hands. Alright, so it's a 3-handed movement. Oh! Oh! Alright, so we're in the mix right here. Alright, so I had to do a whole lot right there. That was game on right there. Alright, so like I said, I like transposing from starting from C. Alright, until we get to the key of B. Ooh! Alright, y'all. Oh man, we smashing this out. I'm on page 41. 42. And that was chapter 19. 20. What does 20 say to me? So we have the same 7 chord, but now we're gonna do a flat 9, sharp 9, sharp 5. Y'all know that's woo. I think I did that one with the. Now this one I'm using the bass line this time. If you're on organ. All right, so we definitely gonna do this as an ideal one. Ooh. But like I said, if you want to, you can do it with both hands, yo. So that's why I'm like, should I put the bass thing down there or not? But for you people who don't understand what I'm putting in the book, y'all, you can do this on the organ too. Ooh! Okay, so I might go ahead and just move the bass off of there, take the bass line off of there. But you know that you can play this on the organ and the keyboard because this is your bottom. It's your bottom. Ooh! Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna take the bass line. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take it off. That way I can make my chord name bigger. Cause with me doing it that way, I'm running out of space for the chord name. So I'm gonna bring it back up to 12. Alright, bring that back. Let's move the C up here. Ooh! Alright. And we're gonna add the C here. Okay. Alright, there you have it. Alright, so this one is locked in. And that's chapter 20. And then that one 21. So we have a major 7 voiced a different way from many other routes. So I said, let me go do another route just in case somebody plays something and we are like, oh my God, what is that you doing? What is that he playing? Or she playing? I don't know what she doing, he doing. So I'm about to close that gap for y'all, okay? So you ain't gonna be lost no more. No more being lost. Alright, so here you have it. So this one is correct. Alright, so I can go on down here, move to the next. It's locked already. I'm gonna go ahead and just lock this next page up. Matter of fact, actually, where I got this from was the Jason White thing. That's where I got that from. And this is in a book too. Ooh! I'm surprised we haven't ran into it yet. Ooh! But yeah, this is another way of approaching your major 7 voicing or major 9 voicing. Hold on. Okay, we got the major 7. Let me see. I think I lied. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I think I need an extra page. I said major 7, right? So why do I got this one here? I'm just trying to figure out why do I got this chord here. Trying to figure this out. Hold on. I think I said I wanted to put it in the book. Okay, hold on. I think this is it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I called it a 7. This should have been 9. Hold on. I think my idea was the 9. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. How did I play that? Hold on. So that's a 7. Hold on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I derive to this? Hold on. Maybe did I do the wrong fingering? I think I might have did the wrong fingering. I think I might have the wrong finger because this is a C major voicing. This one is a minor voicing. Okay, I might have put my finger in the wrong place, y'all. My bad. Alright. So I'm supposed to play the minor 7 voicing. Okay, no big deal. Let's see, which way we want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So watch this. I knew it would be there. So remember the minor chord I told y'all earlier I played. Okay, now according to this, and then we go to the next page just in case I might have put this in the wrong spot. Okay, so this is supposed to be a major 9 and not a major 7. I played a major 7, and that was only because my finger went to the wrong chord. Alright, now I'm correcting myself, and I'm supposed to play the minor 7 voicing. Oh, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then, let me see, then, hold on. Hold on, let me see. I'm just trying to figure out if I put my finger on the wrong spot. So, that's what I thought. Oh, I was off. Okay, I was supposed to put it here. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Hold on, still. I think I got 1 extra note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was right. Minor 7. There it is. There it is. I'm supposed to go up. Up. A flat minor 7. Okay, so then my why you don't read it? Why is it not reading that? Is my left finger, one of my fingers here, wrong? 6. Major 9. But I don't need the sharp 11. Hold on. Uh-oh. I found another crazy chord. Hold on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, F! I missed it. That's way why. Alright, here we go. Here it is. Yeah, because A flat 6 down. And then D flat 6 down. And then B flat 6 down. That's how I missed it. So I messed up here. Now, since I did that chord, hmm, since I did that chord, I'm trying to figure out why is this chord right here, unless I did it down 2 chapters down. I'm trying to figure. Let me go 2 chapters down before I change my mind or before I do anything else. Major add 2, so that's 22. Major act 2 in that chapter. So, did I forget to do this chord? I must have forgot. I was probably on my way to do that chord and forgot. Oh, y'all. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on. You know what? I'm going to keep the chord that I had up earlier, that major 7 voicing. But I'm going to take this. And I'm going to go ahead and make another chapter. I was going to end this chapter down at chapter 40 something. So we're going to add one more chapter. Okay. Wow. Alright. So hold on, let me go back up here. Let's go back up here. I'm not gonna delete this one since I already did it. But I have C major 7 voicing. And it was just, I don't know what I was thinking when I found this or what I was doing at the time. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna stay here. C major 7. Okay, so we're gonna leave that alone. Chapter, those 2 pages here, 46 and 47. So I'm gonna grab this chord out of 47. We're gonna grab this one out of here. Out of here, copy. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna leave it there for now. See, that's probably what happened. I left it there because I was planning on doing this chord, this particular chord. So let me call this a 7. I'm gonna change it to a 7, even though this is not the chord that's up above. But okay, so let's lock this. I want to call this one a 7. All right, we're gonna jump all the way down to the bottom here. Hold on, we gotta go all the way down before I forget. Chapter 40 something. So hold on, 40, 39. 40. Okay, hold on, let me make it smaller. So we said 40. 92 pages there. Alright, we're gonna drop this on 85. Okay. Bye y'all. I need to steal this right quick. Do this right quick. Okay. Bring this back down. So. Alright. Lock this up. And then we're going to have this here for chapter 41. And then we out. I'm going to stop writing. At least. Right, so let's drop it. Alright, so we're going to build this one too. Alright, now because it was in F sharp, I'm going to drop it down to the next page. So let me make sure I have this copy. I don't need this. Why I keep grabbing that chapter? Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. I grabbed it anyway. Hold on. Stop grabbing it. Let me get this. I'm gonna fix this. How do I fix this? How do I fix it? How do I fix this one? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna make another one. Hold on. Delete this. Forget it. I'll just make another one. There it goes. Okay. Let's create one. Forget it. Forget it. Alright, so chapter. Oops, can't spell. Chapter 41, I think. That's it. All right. I just went ahead and created it. Put this on top. And then I had it in red. What Amazon say? What? The Amazon says something. What Amazon say? Amazon says something. Saw a message from Amazon. Alright, change the color. Red. There it is. Alright. Okay. Now, we said we was gonna do this in C, right? Yeah, I had it in F sharp for now. So let me copy this again. And we're gonna do it in C. Oh, I meant to drag this down to the next part. Let me drag it down to the next page. So I'm gonna drag and drop. Bye, y'all. Okay, now we'll come back up and we're gonna do C. F sharp is gonna stay where it's at because that's the chord I'm playing already. Alright, F sharp major 9. So now we're gonna do the C major 9. And because I understand the chords I'm doing, the type of chord I'm using to get where I'm going. So, and I understood my little did the wrong finger. Alright, so this sometimes can be tricky when you're messing with it because Amazon, what is it? What? Okay, Amazon is talking about the books. Alright, so and I keep remember I'm playing around with the secret sauce chord. I had to remember next to it is technically a major voicing. The minor chord. Alright, and I think I said there it is. Alright. See, that's how I remember chords when I'm messing with it. Alright, so now let's make this bigger so I can see what in the world I'm looking at. So we have C major 9. And we can start it on the C. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna build this F. A flat. And D flat? No, E flat. Okay, so left hand slide over. Take the sharp out. Actually, leave the sharp and just turn it into C. And then behind that, turn it into C. The cluster. Slide the right hand over just a hair, a little bit. And let me see, what do I need to keep? I can keep slack. There's a flip of this. Hold on. Let me see. I guess I'll have a choice. Let me see. Because I can have to take these 3 out. I won't be able to keep them, but then slide over. And then let's go E flat. Baila. There you have it, y'all. So this is how I get at it. And again, you can move them. You don't have to be here. You can move them here. Right. So somebody get on the keyboard on the organ and doing some type of little groove or jam or whatever. You guys already know it's yours truly. I already know chords. Obviously, y'all see me doing it. Do what I do. Now this is gonna take me to another voice. be stealing my chord. I did this. Normally would be the major 9/13. I love. That's in the book too. I love you, Jesus. And I'm hitting you with this one. I love. I'm hitting you with my stuff. Major 9, in and out. C7 sus. C7 sus, flat 9, sharp 9 with the flat 13. I love you. Oh my God. Just want to tell you. And told the owl. Okay. So you some sounds. A flat major 9, right? And then F minor 7 11. What's this? C sus C7 sus chord with a flat 9, sharp 9, flat 13. And then this one major 9. I gotta see, I'm gonna keep on writing this book, y'all. I ran out of space, y'all. I'm already at my marker already. Maybe I got one more page maybe one more chapter. Hold on, look. So this is chapter 21. That means this is, what page is this one? 85? This page 85. 86 looks like I'm wrapping into. And then page 87. Oh, 87 empty. Don't make me do it. My goal was to get to at least 80 pages. So I don't know. I might have to pay extra. I might have to pay extra if I go for another chapter, because now I'm going to be running right into my logo, which would have been page 87. So I'm already at 86. Alright, so if I go to 87 and do another chapter, that means 88 is my last page, which falls on my logo. Don't get me wrong, I can still add pages, but I might get charged extra for the book. So that's why I said let me stop. And I still gotta go back up where I was at earlier to make sure that all my chords are locked in correctly, so I can be able to at the very end I don't have to go back and do the craziness again. Y'all know I don't take lessons, right? So y'all can see what I'll be doing is teaching my own self. That came out blur. Alright, let me delete that one. I think I shook my hand too much. My hand shook a little too long. Alright. Okay, now it's locked. Alright, so y'all got a chance to see what I do behind the scenes. That's why I told y'all these chords are in stuff that we musicians be doing. never musician do. And my hands go into learning to do little smooth. My hands learning to do whatever they do, right? I think I meant to get this one in here in the book. This makes me upset when I do this, y'all. Oh my goodness. So this is A flat 6-9, and the other one major 9-13. I really wanted to get this one in here too. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I forget what chapter I stopped off. 18, was it 20? 19, I think it was. Go back, and I was just making sure the chords, the key and the chords that I was working with is gonna be what it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I forgot what chapter I stopped at. Yeah, I think it was 19. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was when I got to that major 7 flat 5. Hold on, when I got to the 21. Okay, so it was 21. All right, 21, and then 22. All right, so I'll come back and start messing with the rest of this. I was gonna practice something. I always say practice something new. And I don't like spending my time and energy practicing or playing stuff I'm already familiar with. That one I did earlier. So once I learned to do it, then I'm like, I don't consider that practicing, but that did catch me off guard there. But yeah, woo! And this one caught me off guard. Ooh, ooh, that one too. Believe it or not, this play is E flat 13 sus 4 at 3. Watch when I do this. This is E flat sus major 7 at 3. What? That's crazy. And then when I did this, I went to the major 3rd, and it could be in the F minor 9 11. What? F minor 9 11. Right? Keep voicing. Now that put me in A flat major 9 13. What? Every time I do something, I'm just what if B flat. B flat 13 sus 4 at 3. What? I done did like 5 chords already, y'all. 5 6 chords right missing. What if I go 8? Well, I said A flat earlier. A flat major 7 9. Okay. B flat. B flat. Allah. Huh? I been did that earlier this morning. I been did that earlier this morning. I been did that earlier this morning. I been ate that earlier this morning. I did that earlier this morning. All right. So I'm trying to think what I want to learn now today. Something quick. I know the other day we was messing around. I love you, love. we got to the 2, and I think we stopped at. I think did we do all of the keys? I can't remember. Um, I don't remember if we did all the keys yet. We probably did. No, we did. Cause I remember doing the F sharp. Yes, I think we did. My two to the 5, 1. So we started with the 1 up, 2, 5, 1. Then we came back 7, 3, 6, 2. Oh, 5. We did do it. 5. And then 6, 7. Come out 1. All right. There's another route around. I guess I'll say. You kind of repeat the same thing earlier. I love you, love. I love you, love. And then I love you, love today. As a chorus, because you care for me. As a chorus, in such a special way. 6, 7. Then it's the next time. I love you, love. I love you, love. Then we do the ba-da-da. I think we did this one day. It all depends on which voice you want. 6, 9. Right? So that will be something we will do in the next key. D flat. All we doing is -7, -7, -7, transpose. I already put that in the every chord I just played is in the book. -7, -7, -7. Alright, D flat, 7 with a 9. And the 6, 9 voicing. Now that voicing one here, questionable. Hold on. Which 6, 9 voicing did I put in this one here? Let's see, I think I saw it when I was flipping through here. Which 6, 9 voicing did I put over here? Which one? There, passed it up. Chapter number 15. So which 6, 9 voicing here? So I guess I gave you out the big 6, 9 voicing. This one is over the F sharp. It will be the same chord I played, but I made it bigger. All right, I made the chord a fatter chord, more notes over here. So the other 6, 9, it's the same thing. Here I spread the voicing out a little further. So I'll bring the chord up here. I'll bring it up here. Versus down here with the power chord. The other idea was from David Jackson when he did Z. How we get there? Hold on, how did we get there actually? Wait, how did we get there actually? I think we do it. I forgot. What part is that? I think we do it here. Forever. Yeah, there it is right there. Forever. That's the one I'm doing. I might not be forever. It's the perfect 4th and 5th. I'm using the same secret sauce chord. The 7 sauce forever. Forever. 6, 9. I thought I was doing it. That's in the other book. Alright, hold on. Let's see what the other 6, 9 voicing I do in the first book. Let's see. Chapter. Let's see, I forget what chapter that one falls under. So let's find that chord. Must be the other way because that's minor 9. So it must be chapter. Oh, there it is. We passed it up. And then I do the other 6/9 in chapter 11. So let me see. That one's over the F sharp. Oh, okay. And I actually did it. That was the same chord I just played. The other one, I played it similar. Jesus, did I do the same thing? Jesus! Hold on, y'all. Did I do the same way? I'm going to say, what chapter would we say this one is in? Chapter 15. Let me compare it. Okay. Oh, okay. I played this one close hand, and then the other one I played it wide. Okay. I'll get ready to say, like, did I play this one? So basically, I played this one similar, but with the chord spread out. And this time, so this one here, this is with the chord spread out, and this one here is where I play the voicing inside. And then the other one that you just heard me just doing just now is bringing the voicing down lower. Right? And then the other voicing you hear me doing with the voicing out. This is inside right here. This is inside. This is the first book. The first book, the 6/9, and the other one I spread the hand out. What? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, there's more than one way to use the 7/4 voicing because you can transpose. Hold on. So I believe this one in the book, I'm using this voicing here, inside. Alright. It's in the new book, the new edition. I'm sorry. The first book, my bad. Hold on, let me look at this one. The first one. The first one I'm doing it inside. Okay? And remember, we can use it as a sus4 chord. Right. There it is, that one. That's another one. Okay. So, now, the other thing is we can do... Oop, got a note stuck. This one. Now, I gave you this one too, but that was a bonus. This is the other one I should write. So the one I gave y'all in the first book is this one inside. F sharp 6/9. Ooh. Alright. And then the second book, I give you the second book. Well, let me look at the first one. The first one is inside, and the second one I'm voicing it on the outside. But using another 7/4 voicing. Yes. Now, I might give you the other extra note because that gives you the secret sauce voicing, or the 7/6/9. I mean the 6/9 sharp 11 voice. So basically, that's what happened, and then I transpose. 6/9 sharp, right? All right. So there's more than one way to play these chords. Even some more I would end up accidentally coming across doing that musicians are doing, and you're like, oh man, which one? And you guys probably be like, which one? Which one is it? Which one of the 6/9 voices is he doing? She doing? Whatever. See, there's another one. There's this one. And then your secret sauce go. And then this one. What? Alright, I told you there's more to this, but yeah. There's more to this, but so many more. See how I get? It's more than one way to play the 6/9 version. So that's why I didn't want to put all of them in the book at once, because then it will be defeating the purpose of giving y'all chords and be like, oh man, that's the same chord you just did a minute ago, but you just doing inversions, or either you doing extra notes to put with it, and or the chord is switched in different routes. So like that's why I want to do it that way. So I prefer to spread it out and then put in other books to show you, okay, hey, right, we're going back to that 6/9. Y'all remember? Oh, those 9/13s. Y'all remember that? The major 9. There's another way. The minor 9 is another way to do this, but I did it in a few ways, so that way when you guys are practicing chords, all right, and you pulling chords from the book, you can create your own chord progression from the books, because every chord I put in there, A flat, start on one. I mean, it's like you can do the song. I don't even know how to play it. I don't need to even know how to even hear it and listen to it if I heard it for the first time. But I can sit here and make it up. Okay, Lord, you are good. Lord, you are good, and you. Hey, you know what that sounds like? Let's do it in E flat. E flat. Let me see. That sounds like E flat chapter 2. Yep, double up. Wait a minute. Chapter 2, I can go to B flat, double up. Wait a minute. Yes, in chapter 2, I can do D flat, double up. What? A flat, I can double up. I don't even have to know how to play the song or listen to it on the album, because I hear that in my head like da 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 da, you know, 5 7 3 7 6 7 1 1. I hear that in my head. Inversion of the B flat, D flat, A flat, and I'm on the 1 the whole time. Chapter 1, 2, chapter 2 inversion, chapter 2 inversion, 6 7. What? I don't even have to listen to the album to figure that out. What? Yeah. Now, if I want to do inversion. Oh. Oh, inversion. Oh, inversion. Oh, A flat, B flat, and try another inversion. Oh. You see the difference? I understand inversions. What? Right. I'm not sure what beat I can find with that, but let me see if I can find a beat for it. Not that one. We ain't going to church, y'all. be that way, but you can be creative. Anybody can be creative, but yeah, you could be. I don't even have to have known how to do the song because I understood what chapter I can find these chords in. If I didn't know have chords, I won't be able to pull this off. You can have fun with this, y'all. Yeah, I'll probably remix. Yeah, I'll do a remix. But yeah, you can have fun doing this once you get the hip of whatever. 1, 2, 3. This was, I didn't even put this on Hugo bass actually. Oh Lord, oh Lord. But y'all see what I'm saying? If you don't have enough, whoa, go back, bro. If you don't have enough chords, you can't create this idea. Because I can create the idea because I have chords. There we go. You gotta have chords. I mean, if you don't have chords, you can't pull this off. So I can say, go to the chapter 2. And go to chapter 2. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Oh, actually, this is another chapter. A flat add 2. B add 2. B flat back dash 2. Look. Right. Finish up. Chapter 3. Minor 9. And then I can tell you what chapter to go to that, which is over here in the new book. Y'all get the point, but so it's like if you don't have chords, you can't create the progression that you want to do. If I go back to the other song, I love it up, chapter 2, chapter 3 on the diminisher, minor 9, chapter 9, chapter 9, major add 2, then I will tell you to go to the other book. Major 7 flat 5, both books. Minor 4 in the new book. But we would have said 6-9, the very first book, and or the second book. Everybody hit you with the D bass. Then we talk about go to chapter number in the new book, chapter 8. If we go to minor move, if we use the minor voicing, then I would have said, okay, now we gotta go to the other chapter, which is chapter 7. Right, 6-9, I already told you where it's at. Minor 9. Then I would have told you what chapter to go to in the next book. Or this one. Minor 9. Right, so that's why I'm saying, if you don't have chords underneath your in your belt, you'll be lost trying to figure out where people at, what they doing, what chord is they playing. I don't know what chord they playing. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing until I sit here and be like, okay, they doing this one, we doing this one, what we doing? Until I listen to it and I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'll eventually get it. Alright, so trying to see here. What do I want to learn today? What do I actually really want to learn today? Or at least attempt to learn. Stuff that I ain't never played before. And I'll tell you I ain't never played before. Believe me, trust me, I haven't. I think I was doing something yesterday. I was attempting to mess with something yesterday. Is it still here? Is it still here? Oh, quite a bit is still here, actually. So we were tapping in on something that when I use the word new, something that I haven't heard somebody doing, or I heard them play it, but not really listen to it. So I'll see if it's something I ain't never played before, or if it's something that they're doing in a groove, like, oh, okay, I know that chord, or I defined it. So we was doing this yesterday, and I probably forgot what it was. So there was 2 that I said the other day I was messing with. Oops, Alright, these are not chords I don't know, because these are chords I told y'all transcribed already. Alright, so these are chords that we're dropping or have already dropped in the book already. So yeah. So this was the major flat 9. And then I did this. E flat 7 with a flat 9. We did that in the book too. And I said, if somebody ended up playing something that I already did, I'm like, don't be mad with me, y'all. Don't be having no crazy attitude because I already did this already. Um, in my book, this has nothing to do with you, or whoever y'all are out there tripping and just tripping off of me or whatever. I already was doing this. I had already been doing this. Y'all late. I'm not late. Y'all late, but I've been doing this. I've been transcribing this type of stuff. Yeah. Um. So, and I just told y'all a minute ago, cause I do this when I'm doing like I have to do this on the organ actually. And I kind of remember where I put it. Let's see, when I'm doing talk music. There it is. I know I do it somewhere. And sometimes I might do it this way. Up, coming down. So it's the major at flat nine, and then I'm going to the diminished move. So you have that one, and then this is the seven, right, with the flat nine, and then I come down with this, which is the C seven sharp nine. I did this earlier, by the way, and if anybody paid any attention to what I was doing. I do this. That's one. I do this all the time on the organ. Alright, this is stuff I do already. Now catch me doing this on the keyboard. Y'all caught me. Okay, I'm busted. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. This ain't nothing I'm unfamiliar with E diminished 7 with the sharp 5. If somebody doing chords, right, and they doing something, I promise y'all, I already been there. And so this people just making this as a groove. Whatever they're making it as a groove. And I'm like, okay, alright. That was nice. That was nasty. Alright, let me put this up here. This is better right here. Alright, and then, so if you think of it, it feels like transposing some of this, but this is without the little clunk crunk. So I was just thinking, and then you have this one here. Let me turn this. E flat 9 sus 4. Y'all heard me doing this because you hear this right? But y'all might hear it with the I'm sorry, with the little cluster thing. Actually, let me take the E flat off. There it is. It's the same chord we just transposed. Remember this one? Oh, hold up. This one. Oh, hold up. There it is. All we did was transpose because it's an E flat major chord with a flat 9. All right, and then when we went here. Say the difference wasn't made much of a difference because remember the other chords sounded like we was going to do it diminished like that, but with the E out there, right, and then the So you like that one? You heard the other one. I actually didn't. That one. And then you hear me doing this. So that's E flat major not 7 voicing right there. You know when we heard that other young cat doing. Remember that? All right. So think of this crazy. Or let's say we skip this one for a second. Just for a second. We know we did this one too. And then we coming down to it's like you going major 7. I just threw that one in there. So we're going okay. Let's do this one first. Okay. Then you heard me doing this one. And then you heard me doing this one. Alright, and then you hear me coming down. Now you're gonna hear me do this one. So if we was grooving this thing, we probably would have said, alright, this one of course, right? And then this one. And then this one. But if you just did these 2 chords and the transpose, it would just be these 2, right? Keep doing that. Right? That's the E flat major with the flat 9. And then we're gonna do a D flat. Major flat 9. And flat 9. Now, before we get there, I said let's do the E major 7. And then now let's do. See, it's like you're about to diminish it sort of. And then let's skip the next chord and just go to that one. These chords I've already been doing, so it's like whoever seems to maybe think me copycatting, you got it wrong. Cause I already doing that. Alright, where's my little thing at? Oh, where did it go? Oh, here we go. So, right, the very first chord I said before. So if you right, I told you it was major 7. It was the first chord. The very first chord. That's what I hear. Alright. Alright. Chords I already played. Not something I had to make. Now, because I'm looking to see if I hear something different that I haven't made it, I'm just listening to somebody do something. I'm like, okay, is this something new? Oh, let's do it again. That's the first one. You got it, the first one. Which is the major 7. I told you I already know how to do that, right? Okay, the second chord. The second chord is alright, the major add flat 9, right? So this is the third chord. And then oh, okay. Forgot about this one. Alright. It's the same chord as this one. Transposing. Alright, that one here. Alright. If you understand about transposing, people don't understand that music should be transposing. But anyway. do the first one like I said. Go to this one here, and then you go to the this one. But right before you go there, you got this one before the D major 7 portion. This one here is so he's like. And like my finger's not familiar for doing that because this is already I've been doing this. So I'm like, oh snap, somebody's doing this. This is cool. Okay, y'all stole this from me. Okay, I've been doing this already. Oop. Yeah, I've been doing this. I was trying to figure out. That sound familiar. Ain't no chord gonna get past me, y'all. That I probably don't know. Probably some chords might be able to get past me because, hey, I can't be in every place and everywhere in part of the world. I transcribe stuff, so much stuff that hasn't hit the book. This was my starter, one of my starter manuals, y'all. This is one of them out of the many other ones I have. And over in the corner, in that box, I got a shuffle of stuff right here in front of me. I got a shuffle of stuff on the organ that I've been doing this for a long time. And then when I hear people doing it, I'm like, oh, okay. Snap. Somebody grooving over this. Get out the first 4 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 chords. Get out. So first one was. All right, the first one is I said. Major 7 in the book. All right, that's the first one. And then the second one is major 7 flat 9. Second one. And then third one, because you're coming down to the D. D flat major 7. I think that's chord 3. And then the last chord is you're coming down to the D flat. Now, chord is like, what? Because of the position where the cluster stopped at versus here. So they decided we better hit it here because of the last chord. This one. Well, who probably said naturally that one here because you would have said normally, right? It do sound right when you end it here, but they use the crunch inside here. I didn't take jazz, y'all, just in case somebody think I took up jazz, but I should have took jazz in school. But my godfather wanted me to do that too. So D flat major 9 with flat 5. So you just basically went. Right hand. Major 7 voice. Diminished with a flat, diminished major 7 in the book already. It's already in the book. Matter of fact, these chords is in chapter 4. Put it that way. Chapter 4, diminished major 7, chapter 6, in the new book, chapter edition number 2. Woo, 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 woo. Major 7, chapter 4, in the first book. Woo, woo, woo. Technically, it went to a wait. They went to the E flat 9/4 voicing, but using this voicing here. However, I lied. There it is. The diminished major 7, D diminished major 7. The other one was E diminished major 7. That one. And all they did was transpose using the cluster. Ooh, breaking it up, boy. Theoretically, this would have been cool too. Alright. But yeah. Ooh, transpose! Ooh! Ooh, transpose! Ooh, transpose again! Ooh, transpose! Oh my god. No, these ain't new to me. Alright. These ain't new. I'm not stealing these chords. These chords, they stole this from me. These young G's there. Young G's stole this from me. I've been did this. Alright, what's the next one? Oh, transpose it down to the minor. Where my finger at? What? Oh. Let me see. F. Hold on, let me see. F A. Like you playing an F chord. Get my ear in hearing that. And I think that's on here. Let me see, make sure my ears hear that actually. No, my ear's not hearing that. My ears actually heard B. Hold on. My ears actually hear B, not C. Hold on. C, G, E. There it is. C major 7. So it's the same chord that we play in inversions. Remember? Transposing. Oh man, y'all. I'm tired. That's what happened. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you understand the minor chord. So you have your major board voicing, and then you have the minor. And it was the same scenario in the other move, where you have the minor and then the major. So that made me think, oh, okay, hold on, my boy. That's got to be a major chord and a minor chord. Yeah, that made me think of the minor chord. That's why I'm like, I hear that. It's a C major 7 voicing, but I understand that the minor, E minor and C major create the C major 7 voicing, and we're just doing it. Basically, just transposing. 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 Technically, you're transposing. It's just the other extra note making you play like you clustering it. Y'all follow what I'm saying? They got cut down because we went to another little movement right here prior. And then, you see? The clustering in it. no-brainer. I'm sorry, y'all. I ought to pick that up. Excuse me, allergy going crazy again. This weather's bipolar. Let me see. I heard another move she's doing, right? And she got there it is. Okay. Okay, and that is a C minor, C sub something, 9 sub 4 something. Okay. Stop that. I didn't tell you to keep going. Alright, so now we're going to like a 9 sus 4 voicing. That's in the book, but we're going D flat. 9 sus 4. I think we're gonna do it off of this. Let's see, you're trying to figure out. I think that's how I want to do it. D flat. Let me see. Actually, let me see. I'm trying to figure out how my fingers gonna want to do it. No. I think I can be. There it is. There it is. So C major 7 with the flat 5. Now I'm just trying to figure out is this a one-handed, two-handed move? Because we started that. So it's like I had to decide what finger is gonna stay or move or what. But right. Maybe I won't move a finger. Alright, I guess the right hand just went ahead. Now a lot of times musicians can play this with one hand. I can't. I don't have freaky hands. So I can't reach it like that. I can't go. I can't reach it. So I don't have long hands. So I have to use two hands to play the move. So I gotta use two hands. Because I told you, it's already in the book. It's in chapter 4. And if you understand how to do your inversions, you would say, okay, let me move the right hand, just one note. See, all right. Then you might say, let me just put this hand and move that finger. You're gonna hear the chord in a minute, right? And you might say, well, okay, let me put this hand here, and let's move this one here over. All right, let me put this hand. And there's your chord. What? And all I did was just move 3 fingers over here. 1, 2, 3. And I just kept moving a note off the top and a note off the bottom. And then I figured it out. Because double up. And you can do this in any key. And do the same thing. Take off the top note. Right, okay, take off the bottom note. Get that, take off and then the bottom note in. That would be my 1 no, we already did it here. If she go there, you already gonna know we know how to do it. All because we just took off just the 1, 2, 3, the major triad in the left hand. Take out the triad in the left hand. Take out the 3 notes in the triad in the left hand, and we brought everything in close. When we went here, like you just resolved, and we just went to a major 7 with the flat 5. Now, which goes next, then will be my surprise. Alrighty. Okay. I was looking for the chord that I said I was looking for. Because remember, we were transposing. So where did we go, y'all? So we went with this one. Right. So we didn't go the half step back. We went to the other one. That's what we went to. Transposing. We just transposed it. Alright. Go down to D. Go down to C. What's it? C, right? That's D. That's D, right? What's that? The D? D flat, right? D flat. After D flat is what? C. That's all we do is transposing. Now, in this case, she did a whole step. Ba, ba. We went to B flat instead of going to the B. B major 7 with the little crunch. That's why I'm here. Or am I not hearing that? Hold on. We went to the other one. That's what I'm talking about. My bad. A major 7. A whole step back. Actually, that was more than a whole step. A whole step after that. So once you get this. I wish I could sing jazz, boy. I'll be a dope keyboard. Whole step. That's all we do. That's all they do, yo. Alright. Practice something new or different. I just sometimes when people are doing stuff, I'm like, okay, this is new to? Is it new to me or is it something that I'm familiar with? So there's a difference in saying I'm practicing something new, meaning I'm gonna grab a piece of whatever I put in front of me. It's obviously somebody doing something. Let me see what they're doing. If it happens to be something that I don't know what they're doing, you probably see me struggle with it. Until I figure out what y'all doing, and then before I know it, it's probably 9 out of 10 something I already know how to do and just forgot how to do it, and I have to pick through it and pick around and pick with it and pick with it and pick around until I figure out what it is. So I might have those days, I might struggle for a minute, but I don't know everything. Yep, I told you she's just going down the scale. So we was here. I'm not. I don't even want to play the keyboard no more. I'm done. I don't want to play no more. I quit. I quit. I quit. I give up. Peace be on to the keyboard. Peace be on. Peace. I quit, y'all. I quit. I would never play the keyboard again. No more. Hold on. I quit. I'm not playing the keyboard no more. I give up. This is too much. It's too much work, y'all. I quit. Somebody don't quit, Andre. You can't quit, bro. You killing right now. You over there beasting over there in the Antioch. I quit. I don't want to play no more. Come here, camera. Camera down on the floor. Come here. Get over here. That's how I learned a lot of stuff too. Photoshop, video services and stuff like that. I'm gonna get on the organ for a minute before the wifey shows up, if she doesn't pull up right by now. Cause I quit. I'm not playing no more. I give up. Whew. Let's go to the organ. I need my organ service actually. Gonna put this Leslie kit on here. Leslie switch. I'm gonna go to organ for just a few. See if I can still play. Cause I haven't played on the organ for a while. Probably too long. Whoop. Trip over this cord here. Alright, come on. Where is it? What am I tripping over? The headphones? I quit, y'all. I don't want to play the. I don't want to play the keyboard no more. I'm getting too crazy with it. Getting out of control. I'm getting out of control with the keyboard thing. I'm gonna plug this thing before I fall over it. I'm getting out of control over there. I'm gonna have to put the keyboard down. Lay down the keyboard. Oh. What key is that, y'all? Anybody know? Can I get a C, T, fly, D, D, F sharp? Can I get a witness? Can somebody got perfect pitch? Y'all know what key that is in? Somebody. Vocal chord is C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp. F sharp. I hear down here. My ears hear the octave lower. I haven't been on the organ in a while, so excuse any terribleness. Brother Thomas. Brother Thomas, is you home? Brother Thomas, are you home? Brother Thomas, is Thomas on? hands up, Thomas, if you're on. Throw a hand up or something. If you're on, Thomas. Somebody find Brother Thomas. You asked me a question the other day. So I'm gonna answer that question for you if you're on, Brother Thomas. Anybody find Brother Thomas? Brother Thomas, so that question you asked about the left hand. Everything if you see, I've written in my book. If you go to my music book, I know you have it. You'll notice that everything I'm doing is close hand. And you might find that few where the hands spread out, but for the most part, I bring the hands inside. The left hand, you said the left hand. Instead of doing one hand, let your bass carry that. And I said, learn those 3-finger chords. It's your scale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Draw bars, if you're on the organ, put them at the 2 white ones. Right, put them at the 2 white ones. Okay? 2 white ones, whichever one you want to use, the B flat preset. Alright? You want to get that smooth sound. Or I call it the smooth sound. Some people may say warm sound or whatever, but you want that, you know. Now sometimes I might like to give it just a little slight brightness. Just a little bit, because I got sensitive ears. I don't like that too much. So I might give it the very, well, in the beginning, if I'm just being mellow, I might just use the right hand to just, then I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 finger. Let the bass line move. Go to the next bass line. 3-finger chord again. 2-finger chord. 2-finger chord. 3-finger chord or 4-finger chord this time. 3-finger chord depends on what I'm about to do next. 2-finger chord in the left hand. 2-finger chord. Now I'm about to hit you with the 4-finger chord. Or 5 or 6. Well, I got 5 fingers. 2, 3, 4. Back to the 2 or 3. Back to the 3-finger chord. If it calls for me to do the 2-finger chord, 2-finger chord, 2-finger. Or 4-finger. Or 1-finger. Or I might go for the fatty. 5-finger. Or I might go for the minor move. Yeah, that's how you do that, okay? Alright, the wifey's here. And I'll catch y'all later. Told y'all I wasn't gonna be on here very long. See what you want to chat about. Huh? Hot. Alright, catch y'all later. Love y'all. I'll be back.